Libra, how are you guys? Welcome to your postcard message from Spirit. Could be loved ones sending you messages, could be your spirit guides, your running team, the angel realm, but it's what they feel you need to know right now for whatever's going on in your life. So guys, if you want to be one of the top videos that get done first on my shorts, my weeklies, my monthlies, then get those thumbs up, share these videos, leave me a comment. If you're new, subscribe, click on the bell. Alrighty guys, let's see. What does Spirit want my beautiful Libras to know at this time? What is the message, the guidance from the other side that my Libras need to hear? Whoa, that one like really flew out there, guys. Okay, you ready? Dearest you, there are times when loss is a part of life. Sometimes a loss is welcome, like when you leave a situation not in alignment for your highest good. Sometimes a loss is sudden and painful, like when a loved one crosses over to our dimension. Regardless of the nature of the loss and your control over it, your experience is asking you to be acknowledged. Tears are necessary, as is grief. When you process the natural expression of loss and try to move on too quickly, the unprocessed pain haunts you in destructive ways. We don't want that for you. Instead, let your heart break wide open. Feel that loss and integrate it. See the beauty that was, the lessons learned, and know that as you let go of what has passed, even more of you remains. It gets better, we promise. Your heart expands with more compassion for the world than ever before. Love heals all. We are loving you, sending you love, always and forever. Wow, that was a powerful one, right? That was a powerful one. For some of you that may have lost a loved one, my heart really goes out to you, okay? For others of you that this may be around a loss of a relationship, really let those emotions flow, even if it's sobbing. I remember there was a time, and it's interesting that I started out with sharing that story about really feeling alone. It was because literally a tower moment happened in a 5-year relationship that I had. We had purchased a house. We were just about coming up on the 1-year anniversary of moving into that house when the whole relationship imploded, right? And I was devastated, totally devastated. And I was literally like in the fetal position, sobbing, letting all that emotions out, letting all of that pain out into the open, right? And that's when I really started doing the healing work, because Spirit was like, okay, you want to know why this is happening? Well, you need to go within yourself, go into your heart center, or, if it's grieving the loss of a loved one, right? It's allowing yourself to feel that pain so that soon, right, the good memories come back and you can laugh and you can remember that person with all those joyous memories, and they replace the pain. Now, I'm not saying, guys, that you won't ever cry over the loss of a loved one again. My dad passed when I was 28, back in 98. I was 28 in 98. And, in the beginning, it was very devastating for me because we did not have a close relationship when I was growing up. And we had just literally became close. Within the year, he passed away. And at first, I was very, very upset and angry with God. I was like, how could you do this to me? How could you give him to me and then take him away from me? And I realized later on, right? Because that's how it works with spirit. That's when we learn the lesson. That's when we become grateful that, in the beginning I did cry a lot, right? But then I realized, wait a minute, spirit gave me the great gift of all. The bond with my father allowed me to feel his love for me. A love that I didn't feel growing up from him. And that was the gift. Because imagine if I had lost my dad without feeling that closeness to him, how much more devastating it would have been for me. Because so many questions that needed answers wouldn't have been answered. And that would have made the process even more. Now, that doesn't mean, even like sharing this story, I'm sure you guys can tell, I'm getting choked up a little. That doesn't mean I don't still miss him. That doesn't mean that, I don't still cry. I cry on his birthday. I cry on Father's Day. But in the most part, when I share my memories, the good memories of my dad, before my parents got divorced, they're all happy memories. And the memories that I had periodically with him growing up, my dad was a really funny person. So it's like those are the things that are replaced. So somebody out there needed to hear that. And as always, guys, from my heart to yours, and if you want your videos to be one of the tops that get done every week, get those thumbs up, leave me a comment, share, subscribe, click on the bell. Love you guys always. Bye-bye.